Ka hori hoki I homai te ato ki a tātou te waiaro o te wehi, engari, tō te kaha, tō te aroha, tō te nākau mahara. Well, my first house, I didn't have any money, so I thought, what am I going to do, you know? Oh, I'll go to Polytech and learn how to build my own. So we built our own house the first time, you know. Just went and found some land and away we went. I think I just got taught young, you know, believe that you can do something. If you want to do it, go and do it. Ko Brent Hamilton, tōku ingoa.
You got a nice place here, Matsua. So what are we up to today?
Oh, I thought I might take you down and maybe show you the gym.
Yep.
Have a look at it. Maybe you do a bit of a workout.
Oh, I need it.
Yeah, look at those biceps, bro. They're pretty impressive.
Show me the ropes, Matsua. Yeah. Show me the ropes.
Yeah, and then I'll take you down to the church and you can confess all your sins. And, you know.
I might burn as soon as I get close.
And then, yeah. True. I tipu o ki o tautahi, te Waipounamu. Growing up there weren't too many Māori around. Well, there was very little Te Reo back then. I mean, you never heard it. It was never spoken, you know, and you couldn't find it. Nobody even knew the word kia ora, you know. No one said kia ora. No one acknowledged it. Yeah, including myself, because that's the environment you're in.
E whāngai tō mama, I whāngai hia ki te tihi whānau?
Ai, tōku mama, ko Parau Guinea. They came from a Catholic upbringing. You know, if you were in that faith, then you had to get married and then start a family. You couldn't have a family, you know, then get married. So in those days, they used to take the children and send them down to Ōtautahi because it was an embarrassment to the church, to the hāhi. Some people say, oh, there's no such thing as racism in New Zealand, you know, and they deny it, but that's because they don't come from our perspective. I remember a couple of little old ladies once who were being served in a shop. The lady behind the counter said, oh, do you need a hand with the bags? And then they looked over at me and they went, oh, Carl, that fella over there, he's the right colour, he can carry our bags. I'd hear these people say, oh, the Māori, you know, they drink too much, they fight too much. He dole bludges, he mangere. You know, they were saying things like, oh, we're better off without the Māori. And then you had to choose whether you believe what they're saying about the Māori people. Ka kite o te kino or the treatment of tōku mama, treat her like she's second class, you know. Nō reira, I pokoriri o ka haere ki te, ki te whareha kina. Bodybuilding, that was part of trying to find out who I was and curbing that anger, but I found acceptance in that world. I started my journey with bodybuilding. To surprise to me, I started winning competitions, you know. So Mr. Canterbury, then Mr. New Zealand.
Whare whakapakari tinana, eh?
Aye.
A lot of people often say that I look like Arnold a little bit sometimes.
You do.
Don't lie to me.
So I'll correct that. You know, you're a bit bigger than Arnold. Look at those pecs, you know. Whoa.
Talk to me nice.
Took you nice, yeah. But it was all about finding how far I can go. You know, who am I? You know, what am I? You know, and then I came across the ārai Māori. Oh, everyone encouraging everybody else. Didn't matter, first, last, didn't matter. You know, just go and be a part of it. And my wife, when she went over, she said, this is amazing. You know, she was just blown away by the Māori people. And they said to her, when I was coming in, go and run with your husband across the line. Hey, I hono ia ki au. He said, this is the most beautiful event I've ever been to. Sometimes there's things in life, and I look back and I think, God, he really wants us to know our whakapapa. It's important to him. I used to work at the freezing works in Christchurch and Saltburn. I was having trouble with my car, and this bro came up to me and says, he says, I used to be a mechanic. He says, you want a hand with that? And I said, yeah, pai, yeah, it'd be good. So he asked where I lived, and he came around. He looked on the wall, and he saw this carving up there, and he said, my father made that. No, he was really shocked, and he couldn't understand how my mother had it. And I thought, she must have just picked it up from a garage sale or something, you know. It didn't really click at that stage that this bro, he was my half uncle. He was my mother's half brother. My sister worked in Sydney as a nurse. This fella come in and he said, man, you look like this girl that we used to know in Blenheim. He said, I'm sure your mother, we know your mother. You know, my father, he had a daughter that he couldn't keep, you know, and she looked just like you, you know. So she started digging in, and yeah, turned out to be her biological father. And that was another, like a medicata, you know. So that's how we started to get the journey, because we couldn't go to my mother, because my mother was a very honourable person. She had respect for people, and if they said, please don't talk about this, she didn't talk about it. But when these things happened, I thought, we just keep following the trail. Tūtaki, the tuna.
You like.
Here he comes.
Oh.
See him there? Yeah.
Oh, kia ora.
So who pointed you in the direction of reo classes?
I te newspaper, ka haere au ki te wānanga o te papi o ia. I te tau roa manu, turu tau ko tahi rā, e o eke. The journey from the start, was difficult. Because our class was probably half teachers, because they were all having to learn Te Reo Māori to take back to the schools, to the kuras. And they knew about sentence structures and those words, those kupus, verbs, adjectives, and we were going, huh?
I whānau ia I ngā tuna?
Oh, alright, ngā mihi. This is a different dog.
Aye.
And the older people in the class, they just disappeared, you know. They're all embarrassed about not knowing English so that we could understand the structure. You feel, a bit stupid.
Am I? Oh, you got it.
And then I talked to someone, I said, forget English, just think Māori, you know. And I thought, well, how do I think Māori? Nō reira, ka matakitake au Te Māori TV, ka rongo au I ngā hōtaka, ka kōrero au Māori ki toko the dog, the kuri, te nāheri, te rangi, te rongo toko voice, to listen to my voice, to try and understand. Ki te whakamātono, heoi, I hikoi, ko tahi step in front of the other, ko tahi rā, ai.
Tēnā, koe matua. Ai spirangi a whina koe.
Oh, ai, I whakatūpera te arapike.
Ai, ka pai, ki moi tukua ha.
Ai.
Aue. What are you up to now, matua?
Ai, e hana au, I ngā kaina, I toko nākau ki te hana I kaina mō te tanata Māori.
Ai, haere koe matua, koe te sotai. Ai, ko tēnei pupuri.
Ai, kia ora.
I nui te utu ki te hoko I ngā kaina.
Pono.
Tēnau pauri. Nō reira, we have to find the solutions. Kāre ki te I te kāwana, You know, instead of waiting for someone to bring you the solution, believe that you can do something. If you want to do it, go and do it.
Wow, this is mean, Chief. Can you just quickly explain what will be going where and what the finished product will look like?
Oh, yeah. It's just a small house, a starter house for tangata to get into the market. So over here we've got the bedroom.
We have the power. If we join together, if we use the land that we've got, we can build those things cheap. You know, we don't have to have a fancy house.
And the lounge area will be there.
We just need something where we're sheltered, something where we can call our own, our home, you know.
Third bedroom can go up there.
Far
Where our tamariki can come and say, this is where I live, this is where I belong here. But the answer's with us, no one else. During lockdown, we'd come walking down here, and my wife said, "Oh, build me a tiny church." And I said, "Huh?"
She knows I get into trouble if I don't have something to do. So she got me working on this to build this.
You know, it was her idea, you know, but we didn't have any materials and we didn't have any money. So I noticed my son's tree hut, which he had been building. So we took that apart and brought that over here. Then I found some materials left over from work, and we just started to work just as this little area here. She wanted a place for people to come to who could forget about the stresses of the world. So we have people here all the time. They come and sit here, they go in the iriri, the baptism pool I call it, the outside bath, and they just sit there and look at the stars. And they think, oh, you know, where are my ancestors? Where did I come from? What's my purpose in life? It's a good feeling to know that people can come and just find themselves. I am blessed beyond blessed. Whether I have much or whether I have little, I just seem to be blessed. My happiness doesn't come from things, you know, and it comes from knowing who you are, your relationships. Being driven like I was when I was younger with anger, you know, with how I was perceiving the world and how they perceived me. I don't care how people perceive me now. It doesn't matter. You know, people go, oh, you're a religious idiot, you know. Oh, ketipai. That's your journey. This is my journey.